everybody. They got me spend my IG at Cash Nasty. This right here is one of the most highly requested videos you see from FTC. Reacting to June Flight 1v1 record, win-loss, and Shotchart. Has he improved? Now, the other day, well, I think it was yesterday, I tweeted, I said, you know what, this one here, y'all, I'm going to prove to y'all that I am not a hooper. I am just a hooper, right? I appreciate everybody, trying to show me some love, and respect. But, guys, it's levels to this, bro. You feel me? I'm not on T-Jazz level, bro. You feel me? I am on the journey of becoming a hooper. I know where I stand at. You feel me? So, in all this journey right here, we'll be documenting, y'all. I'm playing the overseas player today. It's a whole different story right there, all right? So, I tweeted out, I'm like, bro, I'm going to play a whole lot of comp this month. Flight quote tweeted and said, and he put like 327 like my record. First of all, I'm not you. And I replied back, I said, hey man, before you check on me, you need to check on this video. And Flight actually checked it out. So let's check it out. Let's see what this delusional dude gonna say. I just know he got some type of excuse. Let's get it.
Do Flight Crew, FTC. Flight team stand up! It
ain't June. It's July.
This is really gonna be hard, you guys. It's not June anymore. It's July. Why you lie? It's July. Damn. It's different now. Life's different, you guys. But it's all good. Check me out. Now, I was, up to my usual on the grind. Took a break. Was on Twitter for 5 seconds. The man Cash.
See, hating. He hating on me.
He's posting on Twitter talking about he's actually playing hoopers. That he's actually playing competition for the first time in his career. It's kind of interesting. So I commented, and it's like a comment retweet shit, whatever that is called, and basically was just like his incoming record is gonna be 2-17 because, look, man. When you play because people don't realize that the reason why my record is honestly,
oh, here we go,
like in a losing record, is because I played competition.
You play face rug, Negro. You play face rug. Say no more.
Now, I told you guys after when June is over, when I have this entire month of July, especially, I'm gonna be playing plate/refrigerator. Protectors, cleaners, Hall of Fame principals.
You still gonna be losing. That's gonna be the funny thing.
Hall of Fame hype beast. Non-hoopers. Wannabe hoopers. Like, bro, it's like I'm gonna be playing some competition. Don't get it twisted, because I'm definitely not about to just like, what I'm saying, be on like some bullshit, just playing any,
You played a 5-year-old kid. You say that counts as a record. What are you talking about?
But at the same time, we're literally bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? But check me out. We have to see what we need to improve on and see if we did even improve at all in the month of June. Okay. Because right here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have June Flight's official 1v1 stats, WL record, and the shot chart. Shout out to this dude right here. Took the time to do this entire graph. Hopefully it's accurate and right. And one thing
where mine at, dog?
I can say is that if you don't even put the kid that I played, the 10-year-old that I got called out to, that counts, by the way, that I didn't call.
You just said that you went to the fucking cup fight. You lost the face rug and you going.
When I don't call for a game and somebody calls me out, even if I upload on my other channel, it counts. Now, if I don't upload a game at all, by the way, everybody, it doesn't count. So I'm just throwing it out there just in case. Because I think there was one game I did play that I didn't have the cameras on. And it was my dog, Anti. He's a camera guy and everything. I'm saying, behind the scenes most of the time. And it was just like on some just like, like return the favor type, because he's always working hard and like recording, especially when you didn't, didn't expect it or didn't, ask, and always hooking with pictures and stuff. So it was just like, good guy reacts. But when I don't have the cameras on, I'm just letting you know the games doesn't count. So I don't know if they will put it in here or not. Let's check it out.
It's June. It's June. It's June. It's still June. June has has come and gone, and we have seen Flight upload a good amount of 1v1s, showcasing his June form. We all know how big of a deal this was to the community, so I thought it was only right that we took the time to look at his June stats
Look at
and
that
compare
form.
them to his pre-June stats, just to really know how much Flight's game has changed and how much he has improved. So sit back,
You play Flight Mike.
relax, and enjoy the video.
Let's get it. February 28, 2020.
To this day, we're 9-34. By June, this record's gonna be. We're having by June we're having at least 40 wins. We're having at least 40 wins by June, and we're gonna have less than 38 losses.
Now the thing is that when it was February, yes, I did say this, but check me out. That's when the COVID wasn't what it was, and COVID didn't start getting to what it was until like mid-March. That's when everything started shutting down. If I would have known that that wouldn't have happened, first of all, I didn't even play up to 40 games. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not trying to sit up here and use a Corona as an excuse or anything like that.
You just are.
But at the same time, you guys, like, it has to be a fair excuse because it literally, bro, still right now, like, there's barely basketball courts that are open and everything like that, bro. So it's just like,
I feel you.
you got to work with what you was given with.
He's right on
So we're only gonna lose 4 more times.
We technically was close. We only lost 6 times. I won 4 times. Realistically, too, that's still a positive record. If you want to be real, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait, what? How?
Realistically, too, that's still a. It has to be a fair excuse because it literally, bro, still right now, like, there's barely basketball courts that are open and everything like that, bro. So it's just like, you got to work with what you was given with.
So we're only gonna lose 4 more times.
We technically was close. We only lost 6 times. I won 4 times. Realistically, too, that's still a positive record.
Negro, what? Bro? Did you graduate playing? Did you get your high school diploma, bro? You just told us that you lost. Bro, you just told us that you won 4 times, you lost 6 times. That's negative, Flight. That's -2. That's your IQ right now, bro.
Record. If you want to be real, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
are being
it's
real.
not a positive record, but it's almost a positive record. Like, it's like an acceptable passing record because there's NBA
You're gonna fail, bro.
teams that make the playoffs with like a 36 or 38 record. That's been happening. That happened before, I think.
6 points per game. That's gonna go up by June. That's gonna go up, at least by 18 or 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm averaging 18 and 20.
It's facts.
It's fire. It's fire.
So the first thing we need to talk about is how Flight's game has improved. And to do that,
Facts.
we need to summarize his game from pre-June. So here we go. Starting off on the offensive side of the ball, pre-June Flight did not take advantage of his height. He never played back to the basket and preferred to play the face-up game. And he liked to shoot the ball a lot. And this was a huge reason for the majority of his losses. And that's because Flight clearly didn't know how to correctly shoot a basketball. He didn't set his feet, never followed through on his shot, and sometimes it literally looked like he was just throwing the ball up. His handles were very basic. Anything other than a between-the-legs crossover was hard for Flight to execute, unless he was staying
Facts,
in
yo.
So creating his own shot was nearly impossible when you combine his poor handles with his awful shooting form. Another part of his offense was his poor driving. Even with his size, Flight never took it hard to the rack.
Damn,
And he
I was
often got
trash
stopped in
before
his tracks
June.
by his
You doing the exact same shit now, Flight.
opponents.
Come
And this
on
often
now.
led to his horrible, famous.
Look, oh my gosh, bro. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, I was trash before June, bro. How many, let's be honest, how many interception shots did I really do on the count of, like, on the count of fingers, I probably did like 3 or 4 times like that. Like, looking back on this is horrible, bro.
We was trying to tell you.
There's, oh, bro, right off the bat, you didn't even say I improved for June, bro. You're a lie. That's why this is literally dedicated. Why you lie is July. Because literally taking what I've learned in June and improving up on that factor for the rest of the entire final 4 months. October, December, and March 2021. Rhyming accidentally, son. But look, I would literally airball a layup. It would either be an airball or it would be a made basket. Now it's either a made basket and almost a made basket or an airball. So now it's gonna transfer after when July is through with. It's gonna transfer from made basket, almost a made basket, to damn near a made basket. Like it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna airball him anymore or hit the backboard
by his opponents, and this often led to his horrible, famous hook
That's
shots.
terrible, bro. That's
When
terrible.
Flight did get to the rim, his ability to finish.
Oh
was very
my
poor.
gosh, bro.
It was always painful to watch Flight either airball or miss very badly on open.
That's
layups.
terrible,
On
bro.
defense, he was basically non-existent, and his poor stamina was.
You see, I would have blocked that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm blocking that.
non-existent, and
That's packed. I'm blocking
his
that
poor
now.
stamina was a big
crazy.
reason for that. He struggled to stay in front of his opponents
This-
on the
bro,
drive,
Kenny
giving
really
them
hit that
free
move on
layups.
me.
He was very poor at contesting jump shots, and he never used his height to his advantage around the rim.
I almost blocked it and I did
So
it.
that basically sums up pre-June Flight's overall game. Now let's get into the things that he
Oh my
improved
gosh.
on and kept the same in June. Starting off with his shooting, June Flight still shot the ball a lot. Too much, actually. But his jump shot form looks a lot better than what it was. He's
Facts.
setting his feet, he's following through on his shots, but the only thing that is holding Flight back is that he's very inconsistent. And you're going to hear me say that word a lot in this video. But Flight can go from flipping the net inside out on back-to-back possessions, and then throw up a straight air ball on the very next possession. It's like he gets his takeover, but his meter runs out in about 15 seconds. And in a couple of games this month, like the one against FaZe Rug, Flight shot the ball a ridiculous amount of times and didn't make a single shot.
It's
But his
crazy, man.
inconsistency doesn't stop at his shooting. He also has the same problem with his finishing. Flight can go from hitting contested reverses in one possession, and then the next possession, Flight will get a wide open look at the basket and completely
dropped
break
way
the
too much
layup.
sauce in that
He's
movie.
getting to
Pissing me
the rack
off
a lot
doing
more,
that.
which is a huge improvement. But again, the big thing holding him back is his inconsistency, and this affects.
Come
his
on!
And I have
See,
to
I'm
point
making
out
that
how
layup
Flight's
a lot
handles
more
have developed over
now.
the month of June.
Look at
At the
that
beginning, They
move.
were still pretty sloppy, but as the month progressed, he was able to tighten them up, and he got a good bit of highlight plays because of them. And just to name a couple of those plays, he had 2 behind-the-back crossover plays on the Flight mic and Jenna Vandy.
Facts, yo.
On defense, we saw June Flight give a much better effort than.
Look at that defense.
Now, don't get me
Football
wrong, his
move,
defense isn't
man.
perfect by any
Nice.
means. It's just clear that he
Look
was
at that
trying harder than
block.
he said.
Amazing defense. That's a steal if the court was a little bigger. Nice. Okay, so the improvement is definitely the defense.
So I know it sounds like Flight hasn't improved a
Yeah.
lot, but June Flight really
Yeah, I gotta
has a
give it
solid
to y'all.
foundation to
Y'all,
build
let me
off
real.
of. He
Flight did improve on defensive end. He did. He really did. I give him that.
just has a few things that he needs to tweak.
He
And I
had
want to
2
make sure
rounds
that you
of
guys
lead, 1
understand
block.
this. We have to respect the guy for wanting to get better and
Look at
actually
that
trying to
layup,
get
man.
better. So huge shout out to Flight for that. All right, now let's move on to his win-loss record. So if you've been keeping up with Flight the whole month of June, you know that he has a record of 4-6. But we're gonna go ahead and make that 3-6
No.
because the game against the 10-year-old
Yeah.
No.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yes, it does!
No, it don't.
Man! Yes, it does!
No, it don't. The hell you talking about, bro? It's a damn toddler.
Yes, bro! Bro, stop taking wins away from me, man! That counts! You were doing good, man. I was rooting for you, bro. It counts, bro. I'm 4-6. No, man. I didn't ask for that game. I got called out. It would have been different if I was like on random kid on the sideline, come and play me for some content, bro. I literally played a random 21 game that was just gonna be thrown up on my second channel, and then I at the last second got that 10-year-old game, bro. It counts.
Like, you told me that my brother game didn't count to my record, and my brother can whoop your ass. But you gonna say a 12-year-old kid who don't even got puberty, don't even got hat, bro. Like, he didn't even, bro, oh my God, bro. He can't even go on the slides in McDonald's, bro, without with his parents there, bro. Like, what?
Counts, bro. No, man. Stop.
Actually trying to get better. So huge shout out to Flight for that. All right, now let's move on to his win-loss record. So if you've been keeping up with Flight the whole month of June, you know that he has a
Bro, you
record
really
of 4-6.
upset, bro.
But we're gonna go ahead and make that 3-6 because the game against the
3-6, man.
10-year-old doesn't
Sorry,
count.
y'all.
I don't think I
Trying
need to
to keep
explain
up.
why. So June's Flight's record is 3-6.
Bro, it's
And the
4
three
and
people
6.
who've
It's
beaten
4 and
this
6,
month
bro.
are
Bro,
Flight
shut
Mike,
up, dude. You
Deshae
3 and
Frost,
6,
and
bro.
Logan.
It's
And
4
you
and
probably
6.
want to know
It's
out
3
of
and
the 3
6.
wins, which one was his best? Well, that was his June debut against the Flight Mike, where Flight shot 9 for 28 from the field, which included a 2 for 9 performance from 3. And he only held the Flight Mike to 2 points. But to keep it real,
He's so high, he don't even know his face cam blocking our view. He's not fully conscious there.
the Flight Mike is the worst ball player I've seen in a while, but this is June Flight's best win.
Yeah, that's
And on the flip side, the 6 people he has lost to are Brawadis, Amari Frost, FaZe Rug, Devontae Frigga, Jenna Bandy, and Cash Nasty. And you've probably realized this by now, but all of the games that Flight lost this month were against good competition. People that are better than him.
Thank
so
you.
again, we gotta give Flight credit for
Thank
playing
you.
people that he knows are better than him. It just shows that he's serious about getting better. But I'm gonna tell you what his worst loss was, and you probably guessed it by now. It was his game against FaZe Rug, where Flight shot 15 jumpers and didn't make any of them, and his only 2 points came from rebound putbacks. I'm telling you right now, this game will be a huge motivation for Flight to become even better, because I know that he's extremely disappointed with how he performed in this
He
game.
was.
But
Flight
June
was.
Flight's
I
record,
talked to Flight personally, y'all. After the video played, bro. That's one game, y'all, that he wish would have been different, y'all. He still regretted to this day, bro.
3-6, and when you combine this with his pre-June record, Flight's
That was
official
all his
1v1
fault.
record
That
is
was
now
your shot, bro.
13 and 46. Now let's move on to his averages. So on the left side of your screen, you have Flight's pre-June stats all the way up to March 10th, 2020. And huge shout out to Legend of Winning for these numbers right here. And as you can see, these numbers are, well, terrible. Flight was putting up nearly 20 shots a game, 11 of those being 3-pointers, and he was only averaging 6 points. And if you take a look at his complete totals, he took a total of 964 shots and only made 220 of them, which means he had a 22.8 field goal percentage. And 57% of his attempted shots were 3-pointers, 547 to be exact, and Flight only made 93 of them, which gave him a 3-point percentage of 17. So now that you've seen this and processed it, I now want to show you Flight's June stats. In his 9 games, Flight put up an average of 26 shots a game and made 6.3 of them. And this included 11 3-pointers a game, and Flight made...
So right off the bat, it's improvement. June was a success. 19.3 field goals a game. Now it's doing a 26.0 field goals a game. 4.4 made a game. Now it went up to 6. Now I'm guaranteeing scoring 6+ points a game. 3 points attempted, made, whatever, 11. Let's see a 3-point
damn
made.
near 2 of them.
3-point made, it went down. No, that's wrong. It has to be wrong. It has to be wrong. It has to be wrong. That has to be wrong. That's not accurate, bro. I've made more threes in my 1v1s in the month of June, let alone. But
You must have forgot about the FaZe Rug game.
pre-June also has more games played too. That's why. That's probably why.
And he
So I'm not too
averaged
mad
8
about
points
that
a game.
one.
So by looking
So
at
actually,
these
8
numbers,
points a
you
game.
can already tell 2 things. One being that June Flight averaged 7 more shots a game, which of course is going to equal more points a game. And 2 being that his 3-point shooting got worse. So let's go ahead and break this down some more and look at his complete totals. In his 9 games, June Flight put up a total of 234 shots and only made 57 of them, which means he has a field goal percentage of 24.4. But check this out. Out of those 234 shots, 101 of them were 3-pointers, and Flight only made 16 of them, which gives him a 3-point percentage of 15.8.
God.
That's because I played less games though, so that's kind of like.
No. Dude, you can multiply that by 3, 4, 6, 7. Multiply this no matter what, bro. This is percentage, Flight. This, if you, see, I know you'll know this right here, but if you divide this into this, you're going to always get the percentage. You can multiply right here by 3, this by 3, divide it within this, you're going to get this. The percentage ain't going to change, bro.
Not a fair, like, comparison.
It is.
Remember earlier in the video when I said Flight shoots too much? Well, here you go. Also, here is a list of stats for June Flight's games. There was a link in the description that'll take you to this chart if you want to look at it for yourself.
Okay,
And
so that's
one more
another
thing
reaction.
Before I let y'all go, let's take a look at June Flight's shot chart. Alright, this is probably a big reason why you clicked onto this video, so let's not waste any more
Here's our
time.
shot
Every
chart.
shot Flight has put up in June is on this chart. There are 57 makes,
God damn, Flight!
and 177 misses. And
Nice.
yes, that
So my hotspots now are mid-range right here, and then like inside the paint, and then on the left side of the court, like the wing and in the corner. I had people tell me that the corner is low-key my hotspot with the 3. You know what I'm saying? It's like a love and hate relationship with the corner spot, because it's like if you miss bad, it's like you airball. At least if it's like in a wing or the middle, it's like you hit the backboard or something, you can get a chance to rebound, you know? So this is improvement right off the bat.
that's a lot of red. Now I want to talk about some of Flight's tendencies. As you can see, and like I've said many times in this video, June Flight has taken a ton of 3-pointers, and he shoots them all over the court. Next, I want to point out the abundance amount of shots taken in the right low block area. I don't know why, but Flight really loves this area. And finally, Flight can't go left. There are clearly not as many
I can't go left. What are you talking about? A lot of my shots are left-handed.
That's the issue. You don't get it, huh? That's the issue, Flight. You just answered your own solution.
Did you not see this shot, bro? See, this is what I'm talking about, a lot of inaccurate things, bro. I had the crossover of the 2020 year, bro, on Jenna. You know what I'm saying? And then finished with the left hand, but I can't go left. What are you talking about, bro? That was God-given talent. You can't teach that on somebody, bro. That's actually low-key me being naturally ambidextrous, too. You know what
Spell it out.
I'm saying? Even though I'm right-handed.
on this side.
No
than
left
the right
side. Come on, bro.
But
That's
hold on.
reaching.
We've been comparing pre-June Flight with June Flight the entire video. So why stop here? What you're looking at is pre-June Flight's full shot chart.
And pre-June shot chart is also more games played. But
Yeah. At least on this right here, we see more green. You got better. But, I mean, dog, you're not a hooper. Dog, you just a hoop now, bro. And this coming from a hooper. I'm not a hooper. I'm just a hooper, Flight.
right off the bat, the June shot chart is a lot more better.
And again, huge shout out to Legend of Winning for making this one. Y'all make sure to go check him out. His links are in the description. So I've put these two shot charts side by side, and you can see a lot of similarities. First thing being the crazy amount of threes that are taken all around the court. Second being the amount of shots taken in that right low block area. And third being the low amount of shots taken on the left side when you compare them to the right side. So there we have it. We now know how much June Flight has improved from his pre-June form. His defensive effort has improved. He has fixed his shooting form.
Facts.
That shit's
His
hard.
handles are a bit tighter.
Facts.
He's getting to the rim more. He just needs to work on hitting his shots
Damn,
consistently.
I gotta hit
And
that.
all of his shooting numbers are a little bit better, except his three-point percentage. June Flight averages 8.1 points per game, allows his opponents to score 10.7 points a game. He has a 24.4 field goal percentage and a 15.8 three-point percentage. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I put a ton of work into this, so if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. Also, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss future uploads from me. We are 100 away from 5,000 subscribers. Thank
Hey
you
man, that's gonna cap it off, man. Was June Flight real or was it a myth? As usual, man, coming out.
I think it was a lot of gas on it. You was mid. You feel me? You didn't put a lot of time in like you supposed to be. You probably was in the studio cooking up something. You feel me? So that probably was the reason. But from all the hype, Flight, we expected a little bit more. You did improve. So That's a dub. But you're not even a hooper. You just a hoop.